Hello everyone, and welcome to RoboMonk Art and Tarot. I am RoboMonk, and today we are exploring how Spirit is going to reveal a big secret about your future. So stay here. This is a pick a card, so we are going to look at each pile right now. So as you see, we have the Sunstone for pile 1, we have the Red Aventurine for pile 2, and we have the Moonstone for pile 3. So take a look to see what resonates and pick your pile. You can also fast forward to the pile you want. In the description below, there are timestamps. And I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of you out there for viewing this video, for viewing all of my videos, for all the kind messages you are sending me. I'm sending you love, light, and divinity right back to you. All right, let's get started. I'm excited. Hello, Pile 1. Thank you for being here with me. We are going to see what secret Spirit is going to reveal about your future. We have 8 cards in front of us in a modified Celtic cross. So we're going to see a little bit about what's going on now, a little bit about in the past, and then what's going on in the future. Okay, let's get started. I see an image of a bowl with wonderful soup in it. It's very hot, looks very tasty. You can smell the aroma coming off of the soup. You're just about to take the spoon and dip it in to taste the soup, and along comes a fly and lands right inside it. That's really annoying, isn't it? I feel like this image is about where you're at right about now. Kind of that feeling of everything was going along really well, and then something came along and totally ruined it, right? Totally ruined your plans. You had a great plan, things were going well, something came along and derailed those plans. Always frustrating when that happens. Always frustrating. In your subconscious, I see a person that is just totally fed up with making plans and having them fall through. Making plans, having them fall through. And you're just kind of beside yourself with frustration, not knowing what to do. How this translates consciously is with this next picture. I see a person pointing with many different arms in many different directions on what to do, where to go, how to do it, and is very exact in the process and the way things should be done. Now, this is a person that wants to control their own life, wants to have everything done properly, and wants no mistakes and things to go well. Wouldn't that be nice, right? And it's really easy to fall into this kind of habit of trying to control things because we want to make plans, we want to plan for the future, and sometimes we think, okay, that's all set, we have that done, and then something comes in from the left that you didn't really expect. But on the outside here, it looks like you're trying to control many different aspects of your life, and it's all for the good. It's all for the betterment of yourself and for the people that you care about. But it may be a little too much, and we'll get into that in a minute here. So there is yourself and kind of just trying to control every situation that you can, in every different way that you can, making sure nothing slips by and your plans work out, right? You want your plans to work out and you're working very hard at it. So in your past, this sense of control over the situation may have been from a lack of control in a different situation. You may have gotten into a relationship or had a family that was out of control. Maybe there was a lot of chaos going around. Maybe there was a lot of different emotions going up and down all the time. I'm getting a picture of you under a table while a lot of other people, this looks kind of more like a family, throwing food everywhere, just like a food fight. People out of control, lots of noise, lots of clamor, lots of things just getting wrecked, and you're trying to just eat your food under the dinner table and avoid it all. So that's the kind of sense that I get from where this sense of control comes from. In order to kind of push against that chaos that you were in, either in a relationship or in a childhood, you want to control things as much as you can right now. And that is a natural progression. That is something that can be admirable to a point. But Spirit is coming in and saying, well, things happen, and sometimes plans don't work out. And Spirit is saying, I have a reason for that. You may not understand it right now, but I have a reason for that. And I want you to understand this. That this frustration that you feel is because you are trying to go on a path that you aren't supposed to go on. So even though this looks like a path that is good for you and in your future, if things keep tripping up, then you really truly aren't supposed to be going on that path, and Spirit keeps intervening with our sense where we can't actually know everything or know what's going to happen next or why things happen. This is extremely frustrating. I get it, trust me. But Spirit is saying, please hold on, trust in me. So in the near future, Spirit is going to give you a trust fall moment. What does that mean? A trust fall exercise is when you get up on top of a stool or a chair and you are facing away from a group of people. And you close your eyes and they are there, they are going to catch you, but you're on top of this chair with your eyes closed, facing away from them. And you are just supposed to fall back and let them catch you. That is called a trust fall. Spirit is going to give you a trust fall moment where nothing will be in your control. Everything will be in Spirit's control. And Spirit is going to challenge you to say, I need you to trust me. I need you to have this trust fall moment where I will catch you. That's difficult to do. That's extremely difficult to do. To trust Spirit in certain situations where maybe other people's livelihoods are in jeopardy, or your livelihood is in jeopardy, or someone that you really care about is hurting. That's when it's really tough to trust Spirit, because you want to plan. You want to plan to help these people. You want to plan to help yourself. And Spirit is reaching out and saying, okay, I get it. I understand what you're going through. but trust me. Now, what is this going to feel like as you fall back into Spirit's arms? It's all about opening up. It's all about opening up your hands, letting go of that control, letting it slip away into Spirit's grasp. At first, when you're closing your eyes and you're turning away, just about to do that trust fall, and you're just about to tip back, you're going to feel somewhat alone still. You're going to feel like you did in your subconscious, where you're frustrated and alone, just like that. But Spirit is saying, hold on. Hold on, because help is coming. As you start to fall back and Spirit starts to catch you, what's going to happen is you're going to realize that there are other people around you that you can actually get help from. To actually reach out to them and say, hey, you know what? I've been having a question on this. I've been having a question on that. And they can step in and start to help you. So you can still control some of those different areas, but it doesn't always have to be just you. You can build and start to build a network of different people that can actually help you with most of these things. And this is Spirit at work. They may push you in a slightly different direction than what you were going for, but it's going to be a better direction overall, because they are going to work with Spirit. Spirit is going to work through them, and they are going to direct you into the direction that you need to go. So before, when you were trying to figure out all the different answers on your own, that was only you were thinking about it. But Spirit is saying, we need to open up. We need to let other people come in and help us with these different aspects of our lives, to help others in our lives that we care about. And they come in and actually help us out through this time. So rather than feeling alone under the table trying to salvage any kind of control in your life, you're going to realize that there's a vast network out there of people that can actually help you, that can actually move forward in a different direction than you may have thought you were going, but in a better direction because they have Spirit working through them. And Spirit is challenging you to reach out and trust these people coming in, that they will help you, because Spirit is working through them to give you a better life, to give those people that you care about a better life, and to give you a different direction than what you were going. And that can be scary. That can cause us to worry again. But that's where Spirit is saying, look, this is the trust fall moment. This is the time where I need you to trust me. I'm going to put people into your life that you need to meet, you need to talk with, and they are going to help you. Pile 1, I hope this resonates with you. I truly appreciate you being here with me today, and thank you so much for your energy and your presence. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you for being here with me today. Today, Spirit reveals a secret about your future. We're going to find out what that is, and we are going to see what images Spirit gives me today, and we're going to interpret them together. So as you can see, we have 8 cards in front of us. It's a modified Celtic cross. And we are going to look into what's happening now, what's happening in the past, and a lot more about what's going to happen in the future. Okay, so let's get started. I see a person that is holding a heart close to them. And this tells me that you have been practicing a lot of self-love. Self-love is wonderful, so good job on that. You have been talking well of yourself and to yourself of others. You have been eating good foods. You've been thinking good thoughts. And you've really been trying to practice your best daily self. So congratulations on that. That's wonderful. And some of us are striving for that as well, me included. But what makes this unique is there's a plus sign next to it. Plus sign next to this person holding the heart. And then there's a question mark. So what this tells me is this is more of a romantic reading. So let's see what is going to actually happen here. Spirit has given me the image of a European starling. At first I didn't know specifically what bird this was, but I got a picture of a flock of birds turning on a dime, back and forth, knowing within an instant of which way the other is going to go. And it turned out to be a European starling. They have this talent where a huge swarm of birds can actually know within an instant of what the other is going to do. And I really feel this is what you want in a partner, but only 2 of you, right? But there is a definite sense and longing of a person to know and love that understands you completely. That when you turn left, they turn left, or when they turn right, you turn right. And you are in this consistent dance with one another of knowing what they're going to say next, knowing what they're going to do next, knowing all of their idiosyncrasies, because you know each other so well. And that is a beautiful thing. That is something to love and want to love, right? That's a kind of person that is worthy of your time and your love. So that is in your subconscious now, what you're looking for. I see that in general, you may not be chasing a person right now. You may just be taking your time, working a lot, working on yourself still, really just kind of being in your own world. And that is, that's absolutely fine as well. But Spirit has a different plan for you, I think. That's really what this is about. So you are doing your work well, you're loving yourself, but Spirit also hears your wish. Deep down inside, you really truly want to share this life with someone in that deep capacity of a European starling. I also get the sense that if you don't have a large family, then you have a lot of people asking, when are you going to find this person? When are you going to get married? When is this going to happen? Because maybe they're all married off and now you feel the pressure, or they have this idea of you with someone and they won't let it go. They won't let it go. And I feel like this is kind of a constant at holidays. So this might be family. This might be a constant at get-togethers when you're out with friends, and they just won't drop it. Even if they don't say it, you can kind of sense it when they look at you. And Gosh, that can be annoying, can't it? Because deep down inside, you know you want that, but you want it to be with the right person. You don't want to rush into things. And I think that's very understandable and very admirable not to rush into any relationship. You want the right one. So this is interesting. And this is some part of the secret, I do believe. So right now you don't have anyone typically that you can call your European starling, but Spirit is going to give you two people that come into your life. And you're going to have to choose which one is better than the other. So two suitors, two potential lovers are coming into your life where you may have had none before. So yay, all right, you get a chance to choose who you want to go with. And Spirit is going to give you some signs to help you out. The person that you are going to choose has also been doing self-love work on themselves. They haven't just gotten out of a relationship. They have been working on themselves. They have been eating right, exercising. They've been taking their time to make themselves better. And when a person does that, boy, does it show. You really can tell. They kind of have this energy or aura about them that kind of glows. They feel different than another person. I don't know if you've experienced that. It's an amazing feeling to meet someone like that. And there might be an instant attraction because that is the same wavelength that you're putting out. You've been doing self-love work. You've been exercising and eating right and doing all the things that you're supposed to. You've been really doing your shadow work. And you can sense this because you're vibrating on the same level. So even though you have two people coming in, only one is actually doing their self-love work. And with that, you're going to know pretty quickly which one to go for. And that's Spirit's little secret to you. I got this word in my mind called kismet, and I had to look it up. Kismet is fate. Kismet is your lot in life or what's supposed to happen. And Spirit put that word in my mind, and I feel like this is fated to happen. So the fact that you've been waiting for the right one to come along, you've been doing everything you're supposed to be doing for yourself. Spirit has heard that and is answering your silent prayer. Another hint. This was interesting too. Another hint that it's the right person is they may have, might be just for some of you out there, but they also might have a large family, and there may be a mother that is more in charge of everyone else rather than the father. Why do I say this? Well, I got a picture of an orca whale. And with orca whales, they travel around in pods. That's what a group of orcas is called. And it's a matriarchal society. But they travel around with their family. And a lot of times, they don't leave that matriarchal society. A lot of times, that family goes around with the leading mother. So this really inspired me to say that, well, there actually may be a larger family unit that you're going to become a part of with this person. This European starling that you're getting may have a larger family where a mother is in charge. So that just could be another hint for you as well. Okay, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it, Pile 2. and I'm really excited for you. This was just a really great reading to have happen. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your presence and your energy. I truly appreciate it. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, Spirit reveals a secret about your future. We're going to find out together what that is. I'm going to draw some images that I received from Spirit, and we're going to put them down in these tarot cards, and we are going to see what the meaning is together. As you can see, we have 8 cards in front of us. It's a modified Celtic cross. So let's get started. The first image was in my face. This is something that's happening right now or just happened. It's a set of claws defending itself. I think there was a fight or a disagreement where you had to defend yourself, and it may not have gone the best, but you didn't expect it. It seems like this was self-defense. You had to defend yourself, and you didn't really expect it to happen. Not from that person, and not in the way it did, or both. Because I see an animal claw scratching furiously, as much as it can, to get away. Let's see what else is happening here. In your subconscious, it looks like you are on high alert. You are defending yourself from any other attack that you weren't expecting. Because I see 2 swordsmen facing opposite of each other, on guard, waiting for the next attack to happen. So this really set you off, and you aren't sure if there's going to be another attack close behind. So in your conscious, you're actually suspicious of other people right now. People that you may have trusted, people that may ultimately have really good intentions towards you, but you can't trust them right now because you've just been wounded so bad by a person that you did trust. And right now, this is putting you into fight or flight mode, and you're wondering what to do about it. And Spirit is going to help you out here. Spirit's going to give you an answer. So let's keep going. Spirit never lets us down. But fight or flight, which one are you going to do? So you just defended yourself against this action or this event or this person. You are on high alert. You're not trusting a lot of people right now, which is very understandable. So Spirit is actually giving you a little secret. Spirit is saying, and I don't often say this, I don't often get this message, but to remove yourself from any human contact for a while. Go out in nature. Be in nature. Go for a walk out in nature. Sit there, just be surrounded by nature. Try not to interact with too many people, but be around animals. If you have a pet, hug them, love them. If you are surrounded by woodland creatures or whatever environment you live in, feel their energy. Don't feel human energy right now. Just get away from that. That is a huge message from Spirit right now. One that I've never gotten, actually. This is a first. The next image I get after this is the number 9. The number 9 in numerology has a lot of meanings, but one that stood out to me is that it represents completion, but not finality. Think of it more in a cyclical sense, so cycles going over and over and over and over and over again. It seems like this last fight that you got in really kicked in something that was caused from a different, maybe fight in your past that was pretty traumatic. It kicked in maybe PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. And so that really kind of puts you on high alert, and you feel like you're going over this again and again and again with just a new person. And that's why Spirit is saying remove yourself from a lot of human contact for right now. Now, what's going to happen? What is this secret? What is Spirit's plan right now? To go along with this number 9, I drew circular motions that go in loops. And that's what I was feeling. Just this cycle from your life of people kind of disappointing you in a lot of different ways, and you having to defend yourself in a lot of different ways. The next card is simple to draw, but very powerful. So the next card is this cyclical loop coming to an end. It's coming to an end. So you having to defend yourself, not trust people, fight or flight, always wondering where the next attack is coming from, is coming to an end. How does this happen? Well, right now, you're removing yourself from a lot of human contact, going out in nature, being one with earth energy, getting grounded, getting that animal energy around you, where there's no judgment, there's no right or wrong, they just are. Animals are beautiful like that. And then, when you're ready, you're going to help some other people in a concrete way. So, how would you do that? You may volunteer. There may be organizations out there that you can volunteer with, but it's more of a concrete way. It's not in an emotional way. It's like getting cans of food. It's like digging trees where they need to be dug. It's like things that you can do and see the results immediately. With this, there's no long-term promise. There's no long-term delay of gratification. You see it. Okay, I got the cans. I'm going to put them here. We're going to get a food drive. I'm going to dig this hole. I'm going to put this tree in the ground. And then I'm going to see that it's okay. That kind of direct gratification that you can see is going to start your healing process. And then maybe down the line, you can reintroduce yourself into human society. But surrounding yourself with others that need your help in a concrete way is going to be your path back and to let go of that PTSD. It's going to help you relax. It's going to help you focus. It's going to help you heal in a concrete way. So that was a major message from Spirit. So thank you, Spirit, for that. I think a lot of us could use this message. Super powerful. Pile 3, I hope this end of the message resonates with you if the beginning of this message resonates with you. Because if you're in this kind of situation or have been before, This is amazing words from Spirit on what to do next. So thank you so much, Pile 3, for being here with me. Thank you for your presence, for your energy. I truly appreciate you all. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time.